Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm sending you so much gratitude. Today we're going to be doing a general reading, so that's just what do you need to hear right now. I pulled quite a bit of cards for you guys. So, group number 1 is this malachite. Group number 2 is this citrine. Yes. And group number 3 is this amethyst, this giant amethyst. And I'll give you guys just another close look at the group number 1 crystal, because it wasn't focused. Yeah, my fingers, I burnt it a few days ago, so. Okay, so when you're ready, you can go to the timestamps below and go to your pile. Okay, group number 1, you chose this malachite crystal. Malachite is truly amazing. I'm just lighting this incense. I feel like it gives you like a boost of confidence. Okay, let's see. This is your pile, group number 1. No turning back now. Okay, so first you have artificial heart. So what do you need to hear right now? This artificial heart card, this is a shadow card. This is a shadow aspect of yours that you need to know. Could use some healing, could use some acknowledgement, okay? And I want to read specifically this card from the book. Okay. So, once upon a time, it was a time of flying monkeys. Someone journeyed to a place that wasn't Kansas in order to gain a heart. Oh, such a charming old-fashioned fairy tale. A new heart can be bought on the internet now. It can be delivered in a couple of days with a brand new shiny instruction manual. It works too. It gets the job done. It's not a job of feeling, it's scripted, like a job of numbers. Actually, it's like a trade-off. When we find refuge in the rational mind, which in turn gives us the illusion of control, but we still long to live through our emotions fully. We are truly like an artificial knight that wants to become a real person. Happiness is not in numbers, but it's not because numbers are bad. It is because there is nothing that alone can grant happiness and guarantee it. We traded the natural world for artificially, and then we blame this choice as the reason why our sky has no color. What if it's not actually connected? What if it's just an excuse? What if even an artificial heart could beat and fall in love and drown in sorrow? So yeah, at the top it says, if I don't feel the warmth of the sun, will I blame the sun or myself? So if you're feeling cold, or your heart has hardened, there's been things that have happened to you that were out of your control. If you found yourself masking your emotions or hiding your emotions or trying to manipulate other people in other ways, or other people doing that to you, I feel like this is telling you to not harden that hurt, to try to have an understanding, because the highest thing that we can ever seek is just true understanding and unconditional love and acceptance for the fact that everything that you have been through has created you to be who you are right now in this present moment. And you're pretty awesome, Spirit says. So they want you to just open your heart a little bit more and to love, to knowing that you are loved as well, that maybe you feel very judged or like other people judge you a lot, or you can be very in your head, but you need to know that you are loved more than you know, and you are a reflection of yourself. So if you are giving love out, you will get it in return, and there are people who do love you and want to care about you. And at any point in your life, you can turn a new leaf and you can become better than your past, and you are not your past, you're only your present. Okay, don't be afraid. Number one, don't be afraid. You have nothing to fear besides fear itself. Thought, you can be very lost in your thinking and your thoughts, and that can create fear for you. Whatever happens, happens. Whatever you're feeling, just let it flow, but do not fear it. There is nothing to fear. In fearing things and fearing your thoughts and living in fear, you can manifest, a negative viewpoint. But if you see everything as just is, then it just is, and there is nothing to fear. Even if you are feeling fear, just don't feel like the fear is real. Just allow yourself to fear, to not fear. Allow yourself to feel how you feel, and there's nothing to be afraid of. With the reunion card, if you feel like you want a reunion with someone or something in your life, go for it. There's nothing to fear. Also with this reunion card, I feel like you're coming into union with a version of yourself that does not fear, but just understands and has deep acceptance, okay? And you have believed in the impossible. So yes, you guys have shifted. You are in this new energy, or you will be soon. Believe in the impossible shifts that are headed your way, because there are some impossible things headed your way, some impossible blessings that you would never expect, but yet you are so worthy of. And you have meditate and contemplate. So it can be very good for you to spend extra time in meditation, or spend extra time just taking a step back and being more of an observer, instead of expecting things to go in a certain way or trying to control things. Maybe sit back and just observe how things work out, contemplate on your thoughts, but meditation is going to be very good for you guys as well. Don't be afraid to get some extra rest. Big happy changes. So big happy changes will unfold for you as you just take a step back. And believe in the impossible and big happy changes. So big happy changes are really on the way for you. Angels do surround you and support you, and they want you to know that they're there. You have a mother's love. A mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you missed her and wants to remind you that that special bond of love can never be broken. So some of you guys could have a reunion with your mother in the future. You could even meditate on past memories of your mother, or have a conversation with them yourself, not actually talking to them, writing a letter to them, just a way to mend maybe any kind of mother wounds that you have. But know that their love is there for you to touch on in whatever way that resonates for you whenever you need to. You have hope. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you are at a low point. Whether you are caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. Okay? And love. So love is really coming out for you guys. Love really wants to come in. And with the believe in the impossible, artificial heart reunion, I do feel like maybe there was someone who was colder towards you, or maybe you were cold towards someone and things did not go the way that you wish that they did. I feel like you're being guided to believe in the impossible, have hope for this loving situation, because I do feel like this connection has made someone change for the better. That could be you, or that could be the other person who is not hardening their heart so much, and who wants to heal, and who wants to be better. Okay? So you have love. Love is the foundation of your existence, and you're just as worthy of receiving as you are of giving love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. So I do see there's like so much love around you, even if you are more of a loner, if you are more isolated. Your spirit team sends you so much love. You send yourself so much love, and you embody the love. You embody the ability to literally meditate on your heart chakra and open yourself to love, which is just oneness and acceptance. And that's what you guys just need to get into, is like these creating joy and love for the small things. Okay, now we have some tarot cards. So we have Justice and we have the Seven of Cups. So justice is going to be served in your life, and you may be clouded to this. You may not fully understand what that justice may look like or what that means, but it's going to be made clear to you very, very soon with the High Priestess. Okay, so the High Priestess is like someone who knows. So maybe you do know how this justice is going to come. You're being called somewhere, you're going to take that action, and justice is going to come for you. And the higher you knows that justice will be served to you in regards to any situations going on in your life. So you have Connect with your ancestors and Take a Walk for your self-love cards, and energy work. So yes, energy work is going to be very good for you guys. Meditating, chanting. You have activated earth, power lines, ley lines, trust where you are led. So trust where you're being led, trust where your heart is leading you, and don't harden your heart to how you truly feel. If you love someone, you love someone. If you love something, you love something. If you want to love yourself more, you will learn how to, okay? And earth, nature is just really good for you guys, very, very grounding. You guys absorb a lot of like the tree's energy, the healing energies of nature, so it's important for you guys to get out into nature more, okay? You have leaving religion and spirituality, so you could definitely, you are leaving something behind and stepping into something that is more aligned with the higher you, okay? You have fertility, so this is Empress energy, so you guys are embodying Empress energy. You're birthing new things, new ideas, and new ideas continue to come to you and flow to you, okay? And you have unification, so yeah, it's definitely giving me like twin flame vibes, and also just higher, connecting to the higher self and healing and coming into alignment with someone you may know or someone you may not know. And either way, as long as you're working on you, the universe does want to bless you with love right now, they do. Okay, but you are being unified, you are calling back the parts of yourself that have been lost, suppressed, and scattered. Okay, Goddess, so you are literally like a goddess, you are transcending space and time. You have the King of Pentacles, so yeah, you're embodying this goddess energy, and you're just like shifting like every single day into a higher version of you, becoming the best version of you by acknowledging things within you that were suppressed, confirmation, or that you know, just you want to finally heal, or you just want to feel better about just acknowledging things, and just it's all happening so naturally, you advancing to your highest timeline, your highest vibrational timeline. You have the King of Pentacles, so financially, don't even worry about it. Take like a day off, take 2 days off, sit back. Your finances will be you will experience impossible shifts in your financial situation. There's so much pentacle energy, so much abundance coming to you, and it's because you deserve it. This is your ancestors, the universe giving you the praise and recognition that you deserve. You will get the praise and recognition that you deserve, that maybe you feel like you haven't been getting. You have the Lover's card with reunion. You do have a twin flame. There is going to be a reunion here, and this union is going to be full of love. Reunion or union. With the Ten of Cups, you will find complete fulfillment with this person and in all areas of your life coming to you, and complete fulfillment, literally. Love, career, family, friends, finances awaits you. And yes, community. So if you've been lacking friends, lacking soul tribe, wanting to be more connected in your community, get out into your current community or the new community that is coming to you. Because you're going to manifest a lot of beautiful relationships, and this is just naturally happening to you, is you're going to be getting out into your community more and finding more tribe and zest for life and joy. So yes, gift number 1, that's what I'm getting for you. I thank you so much for joining. Comment below, let me know how it resonates with you, and I will see you in my next video. Everyone's drinking tea watching this. Cheers to us. If you love tea, it's a sign. If you drink and like having tea times with someone, it's a sign. Group number 2, you chose this. I don't know if it's calcite or citrine. It's citrine, I'm pretty sure it's citrine. Correct me if I'm wrong and you know, but I would probably know more than you. I believe it's citrine. Either way, this crystal, it's definitely telling me that you guys are healing negative emotions, healing trauma, sacral chakra. Quite literally, your first card, you have anger and chains. So you do have a lot of anger from the past, for the way that things happened to you, for the way that you were treated, for the cards that life dealt you, and even chains from holding on to other people's emotions, holding on and picking up on other people's anger. That's why it's important for you to work on that sacral chakra and ground yourself, because you are someone who does pick up on others' energies very easily. But you do have like these chains from the past, and how can you release these chains? How can you break free? You need to release the past. You need to stop living in the past, stop reminiscing on the past. Look towards your future, knowing that whatever is aligned for you in the future will be there, whether that's something from your past or not. But you cannot look at the past, you cannot reminisce on the past. You can only take action, okay? And try not to be angry, because everything that has happened has made you who you are right now, and you are pretty amazing, okay? And it is not your fault. It is not your fault. And this is a message from a past loved one. That's what this deck is, but that's not what this video is about. But I did pick up for that, for someone specific. It is not your fault. That was a message from a past one, but just in general, whatever has happened to you, it is not your fault. It was never your fault. You only did what you could have done with the knowledge that you had at that time, at that moment, and you know that, okay? And you have I'm standing right next to you. So this is a bit of a creepy one, right? But this is telling you that, like, some of you guys, this is a past loved one, like I said, telling you that they're standing right next to you, telling you it's not your fault, we're good, release anger, release chains, release it to me. Say aloud, I release all of my anger and my chains to this past loved one, or to my spirit guides. But also, if this I am standing right next to you, the hurt you, the abandoned you, the painful you is within you and is always with you, but even the higher you, the better you, the healed you, the one who has released this anger is with you as well, which is why it's so important and beautiful to stay presently how you feel, because these emotions won't be here forever. So appreciate every emotion that comes to pass and feel them to fully release them. You have frivolity, so yeah, I feel like with this anger and chains, you've been in a lot of pain, whether you've been suppressing it and acknowledging it and bringing it to the light or not. There's been a lot of pain, anxiety, and anger that has left you in low vibrations, that has left you chained down. Addictions, sex addictions, porn addictions, addictions to reminiscing in the past, when you're not meant to reminisce in the past, you're meant to visualize your future, and that's what you guys should definitely try as a dream life meditation, or just closing your eyes and imagining yourself where you want to be and connecting with that higher version of you. But I do see with the frivolity card that you are going to be feeling a lot lighter. You won't be feeling so chained down, so aggressive, so angry, so not enough, feeling so judged, which is you really, people aren't judging you as much as you think. That's you judging yourself. You're going to be just feeling a lot more lighthearted. Yeah, waiting. So if there's something you're waiting for, what are you waiting for? Show the world the real you. Okay, so I feel like this is a past loved one or a spirit guide coming through, like just waiting. It could even be like a pet or your higher self just waiting for you to show the world the real you. You know, just like, when are you going to do that? When are you going to show the world the real you? Because you do have a lot to share, and take those baby steps and the rest is going to naturally unfold. Like when I first made my TikTok, I just posted a video, like, and then like someone was like, wow, post more, and then I just posted more, and I never expected to get this far. You can always feel like you don't have enough creativity. You can always feel like you don't have enough creativity, or you can always feel like maybe like the momentum will run out, and yeah, you have to be aware of burnout. But I just take those baby steps, just take a step, and like when you start taking steps in the right direction, the path will continue to reveal itself and it will keep going. This is your journey, okay? So yeah, stop waiting around, show the world the real you in all the ways that you feel called to, expanding your horizons even more, okay? And this is definitely talking about creativity, Aquarius energy, but it's also talking about putting yourself out there, doing some like ego deaths kind of thing, trying to purposely embarrass yourself. Confirmation verb. Not embarrass yourself, but like pushing yourself, maybe even doing that, whatever works. Apologizing to people, apologizing to yourself, forgiving yourself, doing the things that you feel called to do unapologetically. Take action. Whatever you're thinking about, take action. Doing it, because why not? Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because that's where I'm feeling called, because I've gotten this message, probably more than just me, because I've gotten the message to take action, to risk it for the biscuit. But it's not a risk, it's actually the first step, or the next step, right? Take action in all aspects of your life. Take that action, do it. What's stopping you? It's a way to release this chain, okay? And your angels approve, whatever it is, whatever they are, whatever it may be. Your angels are like, yes, this will bring you so much healing. It will help that trauma. It'll combine your inner and outer worlds, and in the end, it will give you more clarity. And that's what is needed. What matters is you getting that clarity. In the near future. So in the near future, these two worlds will combine. The world, your inner and outer worlds are going to combine. The world that you are seeking, the wishes that you wish to come true, the impossible shifts that just seem so impossible, but all you have to do is take that action, risk it for the biscuit, send that text, write that letter, start that new job, go after that passion, listen to yourself, choose yourself. Forgiveness. Holding on to resentment, yeah, even just like, I feel like some of you guys could have a conversation that could just help close a door, or even open a new door, just for a conversation that just clears the air, it brings you clarity, right? And I feel like some of you guys, you're not having that conversation, honestly, because you're afraid of it. So face the fear, because it's going to work out for you. Even if maybe it doesn't feel like it at the beginning, it's going to work out for you, okay? Forgiveness. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. So yes, you guys do have this anger from the past. You can be angry at other people, you can be mad, you can be hurt, you can be sad, you guys are just so tired. You've been through so much. And it's important for you to forgive, to try as hard as you can to just forgive, okay? And stay connected. We are all born connected to spirit, often known as the divine source. Yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from that connection as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect to the source. So yes, it's time for you to reconnect with God, to put God and spirituality at the forefront of your life, because as you do that, everything else will follow. As you follow your path, everything else will follow, okay? So yes, reconnect with source, say a prayer, ask for help. Even if you just like hold up your hands like this, or you do this, you know, you're not alone. People understand your thoughts. You're a spiritual team, God. You're understood. Just show, just literally, you can literally just say help. You know, give back. Today is the day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It is about giving back without any thoughts or expectation of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirits, as it's highly likely that someone really needs it today. So yes, how can you give back today? Okay. So you have the Eight of Cups, you have the King of Cups, and you have the Seven of Swords. Interesting. Okay, and I do feel I need to clarify the spread with the rest of the tarot deck. So the other cards I pulled, you have the Sun card, you have the Ten of Wands, you have the Seven of Wands, you have the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. So you could definitely be seeing 7-7. So the fact that you got the Seven of Swords 2 times, and mixed with the King of Cups, you guys were dealing with someone who was emotionally manipulative, and I feel like you could be holding on to their anger, or they could have a lot of anger towards you, and Spirit is saying walk away from this. If you walked away, it was the right decision, because that painful ending needed to happen. This could definitely be a fire sign: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So you do need to take the weight off your back, and you do need to stand your ground. With the Sun card, you need to heal your inner child as well, and you do need to heal from this, because this person was deceptive to you. They hurt you, they may have stole from you, and they were sneaky. This is someone who's like, they've done bad shit, but they kind of look back and they're like, okay, I got away with it, but they didn't get away with it. There's a flag in the back warning them. So just know that you're protected against deceptive people or evil people, and like there is a lot of pain and trauma that may not be fully addressed regarding the situation. And it's interesting because I was picking up on like that need to have a conversation in order to forgive, and I feel like with this Eight of Wands, there is communication coming in from this person, or you may want to communicate with them, but maybe you're still not seeing things clearly. There is that need to heal the inner child to recognize your worth, because this person was very deceptive, using you. And I do see that like some of you guys could have a conversation that can help you to forgive and get more clarity, but that person was still deceptive and manipulative. And so I feel like this is also saying having a conversation with yourself, or even just recording a video as if you're talking to them, can help bring you that clarity. Or if you need to have a conversation with them, have that conversation, because that will bring you clarity. But I do feel like in the end, you did need to walk away from this, but there is that anger, that chains, and that pain. And so figuring out how you can release that from being inside of you, how you can alchemize that in some way, is going to be very good for you, because you have the Seven of Swords 2 times. So yes, this is thievery, betrayal, right? So definitely someone betrayed you, or they wanted to betray you, and it's very hurt, it's very painful, especially for you guys. It's very, very painful because you've been hurt so many times, and this card is like, it can't hurt more than this. It's like, are you serious? Someone really wanted to hurt me in that way, and maybe you feel like they're getting away with it, but that's not how karma works. Karma always hits, okay? And yeah, I feel like this is just further confirmation, like telling you that like that was really traumatizing, and that was really hurtful, and that was really painful, and part of you still needs to acknowledge that pain within yourself, and not just like suppress it or paint a prettier picture of this person than they deserve. But you also do need to forgive. You do need to figure out how in your heart you can forgive, but also figure out how in your heart you can get rid of that anger. So I do feel like writing a letter, just making a video to them can be good, or even, you know, shooting them a text and then blocking them, saying, how could you do this to me? You know, whatever you feel called, do what's best for you, but it's just important in the end that you forgive for yourself, and you forgive yourself, okay? So you have massage, so give yourself a massage. Write down your dreams as well. You guys have prophetic dreams, so do not ignore those prophetic dreams. You probably had a prophetic dream about that deceptive person, right? So give yourself a massage, write your dreams, sex, have some sex, pleasure yourself. You have I'm sorry, defenselessness, riding past wrongs, upbraiding. So this person who was deceptive to you, who was manipulative, whether that was you or them, they're very, very, very sorry. Like, they're very sorry, and they want to right these past wrongs. They do want to come in with that communication. I feel like this person is like, it's coming out that they're hitting rock bottom because they are finally recognizing the pain that they caused you, what they did to you, and they are hitting rock bottom, okay? And with the fates, this is something that I don't, like, you did not deserve to be put in pain, you did not deserve to be hurt, but with the fates, this was something that was destined to happen, that was meant to happen, and I do feel like called to read this card. 17. Okay. Fate, karma, literally karma. So confirmation, they are getting karma, and their karma is like hitting rock bottom and feeling they are very sorry. So maybe even having conversation to allow them to forgive them, really, because they do want to apologize, can be good for both of you guys to free you, if that's something you want to do, okay? Fate, karma, accept that there are things that you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. So yeah, accept that things, accept that there are things that you can't change. You only knew what you knew at that time, right? And this is picking up as a relationship, so other people are who they are. You can't change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are and not try to make them otherwise to suit you. This is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be, so you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort. What if who they are and whatever is happening between you and them in this situation is perfect from the perspective of spirit? Now is the time to accept what you cannot change, even if it means that you honor yourself, spirit, and the other person by moving on. Love unconditionally for each of us is on our own journey, and we cannot direct that of another. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated, that you are meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result of this. So yes, you cannot change this person. Maybe this person tried to change you, maybe they belittled you, said sidemark comments to you, but you cannot change them. They are who they are, and you're a grown adult, they're a grown adult. If you are an adult, if you're watching this, you're mature, right? They chose to be who they are, and you choose to be who you are. You cannot change someone or try to make someone better or a better version of yourself or of themselves. You can only accept people for who they are with unconditional love, and accept this person for who they were and move on with gratitude that you did not end up with someone like that, okay? So new exercise program, going to butterflies, starting a new exercise program or exercising can be very good for you. And you have, end up in Aries. So I feel like you dealt with someone who is very narcissistic, very selfish, very toxic, but it was also your way of kind of leveling up because you were able to defeat someone so, I heard unholy, okay, someone so, hurtful, mean, angry. You were able to get out of that situation, and you've ended a big cycle for yourself, 999, and now you're entering like a lot of bliss and harmony, but there's a lot of pain regarding that, right? So with the retreat card, I feel like you are like retreating, you're getting more into your cave, but try not to hide yourself away, because this relationship I'm really getting was a lot more traumatic than you may give it credit for, right? So I feel like with the retreat in the cave, you can be kind of hiding away, you can be afraid of other people because of what this person did to you, how they made you feel. And Spirit is asking you, with the Wisdom Keeper, to share this. Share what you've been through. Share your experiences. Do not silence your voice. It did not happen for no reason. Share how they treated you. Share the truth of this relationship. And just figure out how you can help other people with it, or just help yourself. With this Wisdom Keeper, you are very wise. You are this wise old owl now, because now you can see red flags. You can see people's true colors, because you do seem to have those rose-colored glasses on. So with this Wisdom card, this is something that you needed to learn, right? Because if you never met anyone like this, you're going big places. So if you never met anyone like this, then you would have dealt with someone like this, and you would have learned the lesson, right? So gratitude that you did meet this person and you did learn the lesson, so that you can avoid that lesson in the future. Okay? Group number 2, that's what I'm getting for you. Let me know down below how that resonated with you. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more of my content. And if you would like a private reading, definitely you can click the link below. You can also DM me on Instagram if you're wondering exactly which kind of reading you should get. I appreciate you guys. I'm sending you so much healing. And thank you for watching. Peace be with you. Group number 3 chose this giant amethyst. I like you. I like you because you chose this giant amethyst. You are highly intuitive. Big boss intuition. Let's see what you need to hear right now. You have blinded to pain. Okay? And I do feel called confirmation burp to read the meaning of this card. That's the Spanish version. Okay. You could be seeing angel number 13. You could be seeing 333. Okay. I can shoulder it and it's not a big deal, isn't it? That's the message. I can shoulder it. It's not a big deal, isn't it? Isn't it not a big deal? It's like, you're like, it's not a big deal, but then you're questioning yourself, like, is it not a big deal? It's a big deal. Blinded to pain. The pain that you've been through, the trauma you've experienced, it's a big deal. It's hard. It's a lot heavier than you're giving it credit for. So what Spirit is asking you to do is to not hide your pain, to not say that it wasn't that bad, because it was, and to figure out what you can do to heal it, to help that, whatever resonates for you, to heal from this pain, and they're asking you not to discredit your pain, not to feel guilty for how you feel or how you choose to heal, confirmation, and to recognize yourself, recognize the pain that you truly are in, at least acknowledge it, acknowledge that that was hard, things have been hard for you, and you deserve a little bit of acknowledgement that things have been painful from yourself, okay? You also deserve to know that you have nothing to feel guilty about. Whatever happened to you while you were going through, I feel, dark night of the soul, or just your past, whatever has happened, whatever you did or didn't do, it's not your fault. You have nothing to feel guilty about, nothing at all. It's not your fault, don't blame yourself. There is no such thing as death, so don't fear death. If you have someone who has passed, they're right here with you. There is no such thing as death. There is just new beginnings, okay? So you have Lord. So this card is like, my lady, like, I imagine this person coming up and they're like, my lady. So I feel like this Spirit is like wanting to treat you kind of that way, or that's what you can expect in the days to come, the months to come, for you to just be treated fancy, for people treating you fancy, like my lady, like treating you like a queen or a king, just treating you very fancy, very nice, you updating your lifestyle to something fancier, confirmation, and just you're going to be treated a lot better by people, okay? You have messenger, so someone's going to come in with a message, and this could be a lover, that you're gonna meet, who's like coming in and they're like sending you a message. They're like, my lady, I'm gonna treat you like you deserve to be treated, with good intentions, okay? But either way, you're gonna receive some kind of message that just makes you feel more whole, more content, more like, yeah, like, I just keep doing this, like, just, you're gonna get some kind of message. It's gonna be like, yeah, I deserve that. Yeah, that's me finally getting what I deserve, as you should. Because you've been consistent, you've been consistently putting in the work, consistently being a good-ass human, you've been consistent in who you are, and you have, like, you've done it, you did that, okay? So, you're finally gonna, with the messenger card, you're gonna be receiving, like, opportunities, success, things that you've worked for, that you finally you're getting at it because you have been consistent. Okay. A fiery climax approaches full moon in Aries, so that, yeah, there's going to be a lot more passionate moments in your life, passionate people, passionate experiences. You're going to be feeling more passionate. You're going to just have a zest for life, new adventures coming your way. I just thought of this quote: blessed are the people who are, blessed are the curious, for they create new adventures. Something like that. But that's going to be your energy. Like, if you've been lacking passion or drive, or you've just been held back in any way, you need to know that there are so many new adventures headed your way, so much just happiness and fun and excitement with this helpful people. And there are going to be people that you are just meant to come in union with, who are going to help you along your journey and who you are going to help along their journey, right? And you have compromise. So I feel like you've compromised enough, or you've compromised a lot. With this compromise, you must get more information. So maybe you do have to make a compromise. Maybe you do have to try something new, or get more information about something new or a new thing. Maybe you want something to unfold in a certain way, but it just has to be tweaked just a little bit. It just has to unfold in a little bit of a different way, but it's so worth it in the end. Okay, no need to worry. So yeah, there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Just relax, receive. I'm open to receive. Okay. Yeah, find your center. So your angels really want you to know, no need to worry, there's nothing to worry about. I guess specifically if you're like worried about paying the bills, if you're worried about being in like a depression, or being in a sadness, or, you know, not living your life to the fullest. If you're watching this, you are going to live your life to the freaking fullest. Like, you are going to look back at your life and be, no matter how old you are, and be so fulfilled, so happy, at the end of it, at everything that you did, everything you achieved, because your life is full of adventure, full of fun, full of success, full of happiness, full of true love, full of true partnership. Like, if you're watching this, you are meant to live a very passionate life. You came here this lifetime to have a good time, and you better believe that you are gonna have a good ass time. So don't worry, allow yourself to be where you are now, because like I said, just so much passion is what I pick up from you guys. So much passion for life, so much just like fantastic energy. Okay. So find your center. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in on myself? Yeah, so so yeah, check in on yourself, okay? Tell yourself you're enough, tell yourself you're worthy, and you also have vulnerability. Be more vulnerable. People love you more than you would ever expect. Okay, vulnerability. This is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory, where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back, or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative emotion. So yeah, you guys are meant to be vulnerable. You're meant to be like you don't have to be an extrovert, but you are someone who, like, Spirit wants you to be vulnerable with people, like strangers, just anyone that you meet. Be vulnerable, because you help people, you heal people by being your most authentic, vulnerable self. You are just something else. Like, you are just a firecracker. When you're vulnerable, when you're real, they just want you to share that vulnerable side of yourself a lot more than you do, because it is so appreciated, it is so needed in this world, and it is so impactful, more than you would ever think. Okay. Because you are the star, Aquarius energy, you are the star. You came here to shine bright. You're like, when people see you, like, you're literally like, the sky is completely black and you're just a star shining bright. So it's like, that energy is so valuable and so just like loved and appreciated. Like, you're just the star, you're a star, okay? You light up the world, you move mountains. Two of Pentacles. So I feel like you've been juggling a lot, or you've had to juggle a lot in your life, yet you still shine so bright. You still, you know, don't give yourself enough credit, give yourself more credit. You still, you know, keep inspiring, keep healing, keep being good, a good ass person. Like I said at the beginning, it's reading, and just a good person, and it's time for you to reap the rewards of what you have sown, okay? So yeah, it's time for you to pour life back into yourself as well, and just know that things are gonna balance out more for you. Just keep creating and finding balance, okay? Nine of Swords. Things are gonna move very, very quickly for you. Things are gonna change very, very quickly for you, better than you could ever imagine, better than you could ever expect. Okay, Knight of Swords, fastest moving card in the deck, and this is also this is like Sagittarius energy. This is just like passionate, fun. You know, like you guys are just you're so adventurous. The future you is so adventurous, more than you would ever know. But it's also just so positive and happy and beautiful, okay? So much joy. But things are changing very quickly for you. Like you're shifting timelines, right? And you're also oh my god, look at me, I'm like like the other videos I was just kinda chilling. I hope I'm not talking too low, but with the rest card, like you have been going at it really hard, you have been moving very quickly, and you are someone who feels like you need to move very quickly because right now in your life things in your career or whatever you're passionate about, maybe they're not looking up the way that you would like them to, so you feel like you have to rush things or you have to move so quickly, and Spirit's just like, slow down, get some sleep, because you've been going for so long, and now it's time for you to literally just take sleep in the sky, because when you're asleep in the sky, you're still shining bright because you're a star and you're still making a giant impact, okay? So yeah, get some extra rest, self-care card. Aromatherapy is super good for you guys. Lavender, super healing for you guys. Just smell some nice scents. Aromatherapy is so good for you guys. Eat an orange, okay? Enchanting is very good for you guys as well. Just don't be afraid to slow down, because seriously, you've done more than enough. And you've done more than enough already. And you're still gonna keep going. You're a firecracker. You have cosmic ancestors. See the light by staying grounded. So yeah, there is a need for you guys to stay more grounded. Just being grounded in your everyday reality, hugging a tree, walking in the grass barefoot is gonna be good for you, but also reading a book is just gonna be so nice for you. Find a good book that makes you feel, maybe a book by someone who's kind of like you. Like I'm reading this book by Michael Bione or something. It's like The Life of a Psychic. Just like reading a book about someone who is kind of like you is just gonna be very grounding for you, okay? So just do things to ground yourself, just relax. And tell yourself, I deserve beautiful, amazing things. And I deserve a break as well. So find ways, because you are so passionate, right? So you guys definitely are already all in that passion. So find other things to be passionate about, like other things that are more grounding to be passionate about, like reading. That's one thing I can think of. You know, just find other things that bring you excitement, that don't drain from your energy so much or leave you feeling depleted. Because like I've said, passion-wise, yeah, you guys have done more than enough. Serious space. Okay, wait, it's not yet time. Things are being woven. So yeah, you guys are go, but then you can feel kind of upset because you don't see the results that you want, but just wait a little bit, because things are being woven for you. So it's important right now, like I said, for you guys to just find things that bring you excitement outside of this thing that you've been working so hard at, that has been really healing and inspiring millions of people, right? So yeah, you welcome the new. So there are a lot of new beautiful changes happening in your life, and you're being guided to welcome these things in with open arms. You have healing from the past, so yeah, take a step back to just take like a little bit of extra time to allow yourself to acknowledge the past, to heal from the past, and also to acknowledge how far you've come and how much more is to come for you. So do know that you are healing from the past, and welcoming the new is also going to help you heal from the past. So if you're watching this and you're seeking to move, you will move. If you have moved, this new move will bring you more, will bring you a lot of wish fulfillments, and you are being guided. Just welcome new things into your life, new people, new places, new hobbies, new adventures. Just welcome the new when it comes, okay? Look at that. You have the Star and Illumination. So like, all you have to do is like stretch, right? And like a peacock, when it stretches, it's just so beautiful. So if you were to just take some time, do some yoga and stretch, you would still be healing and inspiring the world, because you already put in so much work, and like Spirit just wants you to be grounded into yourself and know that you shine so brightly more in this time of your life as you focus on you, getting into balance with yourself, and just slow it down a little bit, okay? But just know with this illumination card that you shine a bright light onto other people's darkness. And although that can seem like maybe not, although like everything has its good and its bad sides, I think Spirit just wants you to know that you literally shine a light on other people's darkness. You shine a light on the dark. You are actually literally needed. You are so needed and so healing in this world. And now it's time for you to kind of shine that light within you as well. But yeah, I can see how she has like a candle. It's like your spirit team is now like shining the light on you. Like finally a light is being shined on you. Just a complete healing. Yeah, healing from the past. This light being shined on you. Like the light is finally being shined on you and you're finally healing. You're finally being recharged. Literally, you're being completely recharged right now in this present moment. The light is shining on you. The light that you've been shining on others so much, it's finally shining on you, and you're being recharged, you're being fulfilled, and you're being taken care of the way that you deserve to be. Okay? You have patterns. So you could see spiders as a sign. Spiders are a sign of protection. But you are like, you have release. I keep scratching as confirmation. You are ending out old cycles and old patterns that used to leave you stagnant or webbed up, right? And because of that, you were going through a complete rebirth. You also have rebirth in consciousness. So you are shifting into like 5D, 9D. You are becoming just more woke, more aware of what this life is really about. And for you guys, it's giving shaman. This, for you guys, it's about you just being present and relaxing and reading a book, drinking some tea, getting some extra sleep. Okay? With the Three of Cups, there will be something that you're going to be celebrating so very soon, and right now it's time for you to also celebrate all that you have achieved. Celebrate all that you've achieved today, every day. Like, life is a celebration for you guys at this point. It's only up from here, and you should be very grateful because you've done all of that work, and now you just take a break, recognize all the work that you've done. When I say take a break, I know you guys are passionate, so you want to go, you want to keep doing, you want to keep creating, right? I just mean slow down. Put yourself first. Okay? With Three of Cups, you're going to be coming to your soul tribe, soul family. There will be beautiful changes that will happen for you that will allow you more time to breathe. So yeah, with the Hermit card, don't be like, definitely you're going more into a hermit mode, or being guided to go more into a hermit mode, because you are the star. You are coming out as the peacock illumination, and you are someone who's created so much good karma, so many beautiful things, right? Yet you're still controlling, you're still holding on to money. There's no room for any energy to flow through him because he's holding on so tightly, right? With the person that you are and that you know that you are, you should never be penny pitching. You should never be trying to control. And that, and what you're really wanting to control isn't the material. You guys need to not find happiness and joy and fulfillment in getting material wealth, because that's something that, enjoy maybe the penny pinching while it lasts, because you're meant to be, billionaires, millionaires. You're meant to just be financially free, okay? So release that. You are financially free. You are financially free. So finances aren't something you focus on. You focus on, how can I make myself, how can I enjoy this present moment fully? How can I just exist in peace, right? And I feel like with the Hermit card, your head is very down because you are feeling a bit low, and you do feel a bit low at times. And there is that need to heal, but there is that need for you to also recognize that you should never be trying to control or hold, because you've already done this. You've already done this. You've already done this many, many times, many lifetimes. You've already been through this many, many times. You've already achieved this many, many times. And you've already achieved it this lifetime as well. Like, you did that, okay? You don't have to worry. I know that it can be hard, it can be annoying when you don't actually see that, but just be grateful. Just figure out how you can be grateful. Whenever you're in this mindset, take it back a little bit, be like, well, look at all the things I created, all the things I did, and just be grateful that you did that. The High Priestess, yeah, and you know it know that everything's going to work out for you. You know that you will be guided, and it's time for you to trust where you're guided. Something that can also be fun for you is doing like intuition test. Like pick a card readings are intuition tests, right? If you pick a card and it resonates, you were trusting your intuition. And just figure out other ways to like trust your intuition. But also with this rebirth in consciousness, it's like you guys are having a second awakening. It's like you're aware. Some of you guys you have psychic abilities, you have psychic gifts if you're watching this. You have these gifts and you have these abilities, and now it's like you're having a second awakening to them, to the fact that like, oh, I can hear dead people talking to me. Oh, I can read the future. Oh, I can tell someone exactly what they need to hear right now. Or like, oh, I can heal other people. Oh, I can help other people through my music. Oh, I have a beautiful gift, a beautiful voice. I'm very smart. Whatever it is for you. It's like you're having a second awakening to your gifts, and you're actually getting out of focusing on the material world. You could be seeing angel number 46 telling you that your thoughts are focused on the material world and they need to be focused more on the spiritual world. It's like you're now awakening to the gifts that you have, but it's like a second awakening. It's like you're stepping into gratitude and into joy and just gratitude for the fact that you are so gifted, and you're really like reconnecting with this gift that you have. And just being grateful, because like that's a beautiful thing that makes your life a lot more fun, right? And yeah, the Two of Pentacles, there is balance coming in for you. And like I said, like you guys do need to find balance and healing from that past. Figuring out how that resonates for you, therapist, journal, whatever resonates for you. You need to find balance and really healing from all that you've been through, and just also like hugging yourself and giving yourself more love as well. Find balance, because with the Tower card, things are changing absolutely massively and absolutely drastically for you, right? But it's nothing to fear, because what the Tower is actually falling down into for you guys, you're actually like flying, is into your dream reality, that dream home. Seriously, that dream reality that you visualize for yourself, that you truly want, that ideal reality, it's way closer than you would ever imagine. If you're like, yeah, I'm gonna buy a home like 3 years from now, more like this year, honey. Seriously, things are changing rapidly, amazingly fast for you. So take a moment to enjoy the calm before the storm of abundance. You have the Four of Wands, so you could be seeing 1111. Just there's massive wish fulfillments coming in for you. So it's just about, and look at that, you have the Nine of Swords, right? So I don't know why I said it like that, but like you have the Nine of Swords, so you're still very in your head at times. You have these fears, you have these doubts, you have these worries, so it's important for you to get into alignment with the fears and the doubts and the worries that you have, so you can recognize what they really stem from programming, from other people, from what you've been told sounds or is bad, you know, from what is good, when in reality it's all just oneness, and it's only the mind, the fear in your mind, that makes anything bad or good, right? But also like you're still in your head about finances, but please, like just know that your finances, like you're gonna be good, like you're financially free, even if it doesn't look like it right now. Maybe Spirit just wants you to enjoy being a little bit broke. Enjoy it while it lasts. It's not gonna last for long, okay? Like literally. And I said what I said. But yeah, whatever you're in your head about, whatever you're worried about, whatever still hurts, you are going to heal, and things are going to grow, and things are going to look up. It's already happening right now as we speak. You're shifting timelines right now by watching this video. Okay. If you're watching this, like, things are just going to pick up for you massively, more than you could ever expect. You have 2 to see, so yeah, some of you guys are going to be traveling soon. Some of you guys should go on a cruise. That could be really good for you, really fun, really healing. Some of you guys are going to be traveling overseas. Some of you guys are meant to live in a beach. You want a beach home. You're going to get it this year, like very sooner than you may think. Even I second-guessed myself when I said this year, but that's really the vibes here. But also the 2 to see, they're asking you to just let go and flow in the knowings, and also to just take a look back of what you have done, of who you are, and how you've come to be who you are right now, who is really amazing. There's a burp that wants to come out, but it didn't. It came out. Confirmation burp. Okay, like, just taking a moment to take a look back at how truly fantastic you are. And I think you could even have fears about how fantastic you are. You could have imposter syndrome at times, you could have guilt at times, right? But whatever emotions you feel, whatever you're feeling, just don't let the fear control you. Just flow and let be, and know that you are so worthy, so deserving. Okay, cube number 3. Thank you so much for watching. Comment below, let me know how this resonates. Like and subscribe for more videos. If you'd like a private reading, I have private readings below. I appreciate all of you guys so much. I'm so grateful to connect with you. I'd love to connect with you even more. And yes, namaste, peace be with you. I will see you guys very soon.